SQR Podcast for Rosenberg, rocking out with the president of the National Cannabis Party. I want to say that again. It has such a great flow.
Yes.
The National Cannabis Party, Sephida.
Yes.
It's an honor to be here.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
So we're here, both of us, blessing Urban Life and the Gift Box with their grand opening.
Yes.
What's your thoughts in actually being in the space?
It's beautiful. I think it's amazing. I think it's always a great thing to do something in the community. Being president and co-founder of the National Cannabis Party, we put an emphasis on community, the people, initiatives that make the industry more equitable and fair on an equal level for everyone. So with them being here in Paterson, I know it means a lot to the community. So it's another way for them to be able to connect, educate people, and give them a better understanding of the science and the medicine behind cannabis.
True. The National Cannabis Party, when was it founded?
January 26th of 2021. So we're almost at our 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
So we're excited about that. And we're even more excited for this partnership to work with Urban Leaf and the Gift Box and be able to do something for the community and provide, like I said, education and also being able to help people understand cannabis better.
So to dig a little bit more about the resources you guys offer, let's say I wanted to start maybe a franchise of this or another business with cannabis as a minority in another urban area. Are you guys able to facilitate with the whole being able to bring that to life?
Well, the process is going to be different, from state to state, just for anyone who may be listening or watching. So whatever the requirements are for Jersey, there are institutions such as Cannademics that provides education and resources for people to be able to get into the industry. And we're a part of that as well. So we work with people that hold workshops and different educational initiatives to bring that information to the community so that they understand the process and make sure that when they do apply, they're prepared.
One of the things that struck out to me, you mentioned the word fear. And we both know that the cannabis business has not been fair, especially to people of our persuasion.
Right.
And we know the history states and how it's been, laws have been put into place, and we have felt the repercussions of those laws. Are you guys able to work on bringing some reform to that, or what's the long-term goal of the National Cannabis Party?
Well, there's several long-term goals because there's a lot of different issues that need to be addressed within the industry with it being equitable being one of them. So when I mentioned it not being fair, for one, disadvantaged and disproportionately affected communities due to the war on drugs and cannabis prohibition, states being decriminalized, yet there are people still in prison and people still being arrested for cannabis. So there's definitely, and on the social justice side of things, there needs to be criminal justice reform. There needs to be more accountability when it comes to the licensing process and how people are awarded licenses. And there needs to be a clear plan and also a blueprint for social equity. There's a lot of talk about social equity, but there's no clear plan as to how it's going to happen or even a clear definition of what it is, because it's going to sound different in each state that you go into. So we want to help define what that is and get the community involved with that instead of people offering solutions without understanding what the needs of the community are.
Not only that was well said, but thank you for being so detailed.
Thank you.
As we get ready to wrap, Sephida,
yes.
got it right. What's your inspiration to being involved, not only with Urban Leaf and the Gift Box, but with the National Cannabis Party?
Well, for me, I'm a canna mom, of course, but I'm also a caregiver. So I have a young daughter. She's 3 years old. That was born with a heart condition that led her to having to have a heart transplant. So I use cannabis as medicine for my daughter. So she uses CBD and CBG, and it has helped to improve her quality of life, and it has been amazing for her. And just seeing the results for her and understanding when it comes to cannabis patients, pediatrics is not talked about, nor is there any real clinical research or programs that allows for patients to be considered that are children. So I want to advocate more for that. And I just want to advocate for patients as a whole, because even with the medical cannabis program, there's in every state, they may not have a large amount of dispensaries where people can access. So then there's another hurdle for people to go through to get to the medicine that they need. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And I feel like I have to jump in. I can't just say what's wrong and not try to do anything to change it.
You're such a mom. You are such a mom.
Thank you.
SQR Podcast, Cole Rosenberg, an honor and a privilege to be here at the grand opening of Urban Leaf and their sister program, The Gift Box, with the president of the National Cannabis Party, Sephida. Could you tell the audience where they could find you and get in touch with you if you have a website or...
Yes, so our website is www.nationalcannabisparty.org. Again, www.nationalcannabisparty.org. You can find us on Instagram and at National Cannabis Party, on Twitter at the official NCP, and I am at She's So Brooklyn on Instagram. So
Bomb. SQR Podcast, Sephida. Enjoy.